Yeah, now we start anger management. Sheikh, sit on the chair, sit on the chair. No, sit on the chair, sit on the chair. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah. Again, from yesterday from last week till today, did anyone have a situation where he got very, very angry and then he controlled himself? Come closer, brother, come closer.
Last week till today, anyone got angry?
From last week until today. Right, no problem. Allahu Akbar. It's actually, yes, someone got me very angry. We traveled very far and we paid a lot of money to reach this place. And we had a common thing to do together at that place. As we reached, he said, Sheikh, I said, what? He said, I'm going for a walk. And then he ran away. He left me. So Shaitan kept on playing his mind. What can I do to him? Break his what? What shall I do? Shall I put cold water on him? I kept on thinking. I was like, Allah, start remembering this. Remember me when you are angry, I remember you when I am angry. I said, but I'm angry, it's not working. What can I do? So I sat down, I stood up. I called the adhan, time for adhan. Still the nafs is like this. Then I found a good thing about it, to do something. I said, what? I tickled him. I tickled him, tick, made him to laugh. So I beat him my shaitan, you know? Yeah, tickled him. Lul, you know, Allah, he laughed until Allah is about to crack down.
Anger is gone.
Allah, alhamdulillah, كل حال. وأما الإفراط فهو أن تغلب هذه الصفة حتى تخرج عن سيادة العقل والدين وطاعته. So remember last week we were speaking about the anger. We're not speaking to destroy anger. We're speaking about managing anger. Because too much anger is no good. We spoke last week about too little anger. Because if someone is having too little anger, he will be like a donkey. So we need to make it middle. Okay? Like the temperature of the body. If it's 35, 34, 32, this is a problem. It needs to be 37 degrees Celsius. Okay? So we spoke about if it goes below the 37 degrees, if the anger to be 30, it has to be 37 degrees. If it's below 37 degrees Celsius, then there's a problem. Now we're going to speak if the anger is 40 degrees Celsius, if it's 50 degrees Celsius. Now what does this mean? He says, فهو أن تغلب هذه الصفة حتى تخرج عن العقل والدين وطاعته. That it goes, it becomes very, very much. So it goes against the wisdom of the mind and the religion, and it does not obey the mind of the person anymore. And if it goes up, he's not able to see properly. He's not able to think properly. He cannot choose properly. But he becomes in a situation where he deals with things like he deals with emergencies. Everything is an emergency. And why he's been beaten up, why he did not manage the anger so that it went very, very high. Why? He said, فرب إنسان ويفضل مستعدا ليكسر الغضب حتى كأن صورته ويفضل صورته غضبان. He said sometimes it is intrinsic. People are intrinsically angry. They've been born angry. Okay? And some people, the temperature of their body is naturally to be more than 37 degrees. So they are in danger. They need to take care of themselves. They need to make sure to take cold stuff to put it down to 37. Exactly the same. Okay? Rasulullah said, according to one narration here, وإنما برودة المزاج تطفئه وتكسر صورته. No. He's saying that Rasulullah said, indeed, when the mood of the person is cold, it destroys what? It destroys anger. So, if a person, he's not giving us a hint. If you are intrinsically, naturally angry, if you are naturally what? Angry. If you are by nature, you have a anger problems, your temperature is high, then you should train yourself in having a cold mood. Don't be responsive. Force yourselves to be cold. Because if you are cold, you will be able to face the intrinsic, the natural anger issue you have. You understand? So these are natural. Number two, something related to the people around you. Why people they are angry? First we said intrinsically, naturally his temperature is high. Sometimes no, it is because the environment you are in is their temperature is high. You know, just like the water when you put it in the hot kettle, it gets affected and influenced by the hot pot or the hot kettle. So the water which was cold in the fridge, the same water you put it in the hot environment, immediately it starts what? It starts heating up and then it boils. It starts boiling up until it evaporates. So sometimes related to the people you're around. Are they angry people? It affects you. So he's saying, فهو أن يخالط قوما يتبجحون بتشفي الغيظ وطاعة الغضب ويسمون ذلك شجاعة ورجولية فيقول الواحد منهم أنا الذي لا أصبر على المكر والمحال ولا أحتمل من أحد أمرا. Some people they brag that they have fulfilled their vengeance and they had obeyed their anger, and they call this to be a man or to be brave. Okay? And some of them says, I will not give him one day to live if he makes me angry. They show off. So these people, even if you have cold mood and temperature low, you are being heated up by being around them. So number two, don't be around people who are having anger issues. Because if your mates or your friends are having anger issues, this will affect your anger. You won't be able to control your anger. You understand? وَمَعْنَاهُ لَا عَقْلَ فِيهَا وَلَا حِلْمٍ. When he brags like this, I'm not going to make him to live one day. I cannot be patient on him. These are the people who have no mind and have no forbearance, no patience. So quit them, leave them. Leave these people. They will drive you to not being able to do what? To control your anger. And here is a second hint. What is the second hint? Medicine. What is the medicine here? Second medicine for the people who have anger issues.
The other way around.
What do you mean?
Be around
أيوة.
that are cold.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The second hint, second medication mentioned here, you need to choose friends who have control over their anger. They have anger management. Don't be around angry people. Be around what? Cold people. People are very cold and they are able to control their anger. But the problem, you know what? If the person has very high temperature and he goes around someone who has low temperature, okay? So instead of learning from him, he's affecting him. But this is if it's 1-to-1. But if it's 5-to-1, it's very hard, right? If it's 5-to-1, then it's what? Very hard. Yani 5 cold people, 1 hot person. The hot person will immediately become what? Cold. Yes.
Best way to stay alone.
Huh?
Best way to stay alone.
If you don't find cold people, it's impossible. Search, you'll find. Then be alone is better. ثم يذكره بعض الفقر بجهله فمن سمعه رسخ في نفسه حسن الغضب وحب التشبه بالقوم فيقوى به الغضب. So because the problem, if you sit around these angry people and you hear them bragging about anger and how they fulfill their anger, you will become angry like them. ومهما اشتدت نار الغضب وقوية اضطرامها أعمت صاحبها وأصمته عن كل موعظة. And when the heat of the anger becomes very high, the person will not listen to any advice. He will not listen to what? To the advice. فإذا وعظ لم يسمع بل زال ضرير غضبا. The problem is that when his temperature is high, the more you advise him, the more he gets angry. The more you advise him, the more he gets angry. So this person has to lower the temperature as soon as possible. One time in Bukhari, Sharif, Sahih al-Bukhari, that Rasulullah saw an angry man. Then, as if his face became red out of anger. Rasulullah said, I know one word, if this man says one word, his anger, okay, ذهب الذي يجد. He won't find this anger that he is finding at the moment. What is it? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed devil. Seek refuge in God from the accursed devil, Satan. So he was advised, say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. He said, am I crazy? He said, am I crazy? And then sometimes you tell them, Salli ala Nabi. Send Darud Sharif of Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. These people become angry and say, you Salli ala Nabi. Why me? You Salli ala Nabi. You know? He says, say La ilaha illallah. No, you say La ilaha illallah. Why do I should say? Becomes angry. This because of anger. You remind them of Allah, but still the temperature is high. So one time we found a situation like this. That one man, he took a stick and he wanted to beat his child. His child is 10 years old, 15, did something naughty, wanted to beat him. Okay? As he wanted to beat him, the brother stopped him. Ya akhi, stop. Ya habibi, stop. No. I will show him. I will raise him properly. And he wants to beat his child. Ya, say La ilaha illallah. It's not your business. La ilaha illallah is his business. Go away from me. Like this. Anger. Read. The temperature is very high. So one brother is smart. He faced the Qibla. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Called the adhan. As soon as he finished the adhan, everybody left and the man called up. As if nothing is there. This I saw it before my eyes. You know?
When does he
fight, make adhan.
Yeah, if the fight goes very high and you use the hand, if you cannot separate them by dhikr, call the adhan. They immediately run away. But sometimes, if it's indoors, this is where it's problematic. Sometimes it's indoors, domestic.
Okay.
When it's domestic, the ma, unfortunately, we are living in a time. The woman, because of the laws that she's been empowered with, and she's been heard to more than the men, okay? Some women, they think they can become violent to their husbands. So I told you about this short woman. She jumped from the ladder, boxing her husband, strangling him. She threw him on the floor. So, khalas, she thinks that she can do anything and everything. And she thinks that she can do anything, khalas. You see? And if the man complains, nobody will hear him. But alhamdulillah, now in the UK there are initiatives for this. There is Men Domestic Violence Helpline, there is Man Initiative Organization. There are many organizations in the UK. They are supporting men, as this is becoming very growing. So before it was women who were being beaten up by men. As it is growing, and the laws are being made to defend women, now it became the opposite now. Women are becoming violent against men. Yeah. 1 from every 5 men in the UK are being subjected to domestic violence by women. 1 every 5 men in the UK are being subjected to domestic violence by women.
20%.
Yes? And sometimes it goes higher based on the city.
These women are becoming that courageous.
Yes. So now, before the war, rape was from men to women. There are some places in the world where it's opposite. Women are raping men. Huh?
How?
How? There is a teacher here in Manchester, I think. I think it's in Manchester, if I'm not mistaken. She is 28, 29 years old. Alright? So this is the anger of shahwa, not anger of lust. She liked her student, 15, 16 years old. She took him to buy a Gucci belt for 350 pounds. And then she went and she slept with him. Okay? So she used her power as a teacher to sleep with her male student. This was defined as rape. For children, because it's underage. Not 1, 2. She did this with 2 students. She became pregnant and she delivered the baby. This was defined under UK law as sexual assault. And she was sentenced to prison for 7 or 8 or 10 years as a rapist. And she was banned from teaching forever. Not to be a teacher anymore. Another one is a social worker, female social worker. She is supposed to go there to fix a problem between family. She looked the boy, she liked him. She took him and she slept with him. So, in a country in the world, group of women, they forced the man to sleep with them. This is also there. You understand? So
They make hila,
yes, they play with rules, with laws, loopholes in laws to be in their favor. But alhamdulillah, as long as the people they have awareness and they raise it, okay, then you can face it. Like hate crime against Muslims. This is also part of anger issues. They have hate crimes. They just beat him because he's a Muslim man, or she's a Muslim woman. These things have to be reported. So to raise national awareness. Now these movements are supporting crimes, are supporting, there is crimes that have been aggravated by hate, whether it's racial, race, yani color, or religious, okay? So Yahud, they are very punctual about it. If anything about it, they raise it. But Muslims, no, they are afraid. No, raise it. Raise it. It's called aggravated hate crime. So hate crime, 6 months. Aggravated, 9 months. So it pushes to get maximum penalty. Prosecution. You understand me? So this anger management is important. You know how to manage. Very important. Yeah, but don't do it against me. طيب. ومهما اشتد نار الغضب يشتد الغضب القوي على اضطرامها عمت صاحبها واصمته عن كل موعظة فإذا موعظة لم يسمع بل زاد غضبه وإذا استضاء بنور عقله ورجع نفسه لم يقدر. And even this man was very furious and angry. Temperature goes up. When his mind becomes lit, when his heart, when his mind is reminding his heart, remember this. To cool temperature down, لم يقدر. He's not able to control himself. وإذا انطفأ إذ ينطفئ نور العقل وينمحي في الحال بدخان غضب. Because the light of the mind, okay, they are referring to the mind that is here in the heart. Okay, the light inside the heart or the mind of the heart, it becomes fogged or it becomes hidden. It becomes disabled by the smoke of anger. When someone is angry, the smoke of anger disables what? The light of the heart. Exactly when you drive in the motorway and then fog comes. Exactly. The man, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's lost. I just want to fulfill this energy. I want to fulfill it. I want to discharge it. But he cannot see. That's why he becomes stupid. He destroys, he bangs the door, destroys his phone. I saw someone while driving the car, he switched his car, the gearbox, to P, to parking. He wasn't driving. On the way, he switched it to P. Then the gearbox. One woman became angry of a man. Okay? So while they are driving, she came off the cliff. Everybody died. They jumped from the top of the cliff. She was driving, she became angry. The woman became angry. Destroyed. Woman became angry with the man. Get out from the house. Get out. This get out, she destroyed the whole family. The kid has no father, she has no husband, because of this anger. Or another woman, she took the clothes of her husband, throwing it in the floor. Get away from the house. Get out of the call of police on you. You know, the laws are, again, cited. So the man respected himself, left the house. She destroyed herself. She destroyed herself like this. She destroyed family because of anger. Anger issues. That's why I say again and again. Any woman has anger issues, do not get married. Her situation will not be fixed after marriage. It's not seen to be fixed. Because after marriage there are challenges. Cultural, gender, temperamental challenges. Different, man, different. How, if she's not able to control herself before marriage, forget about it. If she has legitimate anger issues, they should not cheat the man. say to him, she's okay, everything is fine with her. No, just say the truth. She got anger issues. She does not control herself. خلاص. Don't get him married. Same thing with the man. If he has anger issues, don't get him married. Don't oppress the girl by him.
What should we do? Leave him without
No. Make him to enter through rehabilitation. Make him to learn this. Take courses in anger management. Until he's able to control his anger, then bring him back, no problem. Search for him a wife or this. But not before. You understand? Anger management. If someone wants to run to be prime minister, should not be having anger management. Anger issues. He's not going to be able to run a country with anger issues. Right or wrong? I don't want to give you examples. You should know. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. May Allah give us tawfiq, inshallah.